Welcome to today's video. This one's a short clip from Facebook featuring a sovereign citizen in Oregon who believes the law doesn't apply to him. And in doing so, he demonstrates the fastest way to end up under arrest. Let's get started.
Sir, just the reason for the stop today is I noticed that you don't have a valid driver's or a license plate on the vehicle right now. What do you have here?
That is a questionnaire with a notification that I am a lawful traveler.
It's amazing how much time and energy some people put into making fake license plates, digging through case law, and handing out pointless questionnaires to police. If that same effort went into simply following the rules and getting a real driver's license, they'd already have one by now.
I can already hear you, sir.
Is there an emergency I can assist you with?
Well, no, sir. The reason I'm contacting you don't have a license plate as you're required to have.
I have a statement that I am not for hire. If you read that and understand, do you understand that I am not for hire?
Okay.
Number one, I am not a commercial driver. Do you understand this?
I understand.
All right. Therefore, by law, I am not required in my recreational vehicle to have a license or registration.
This traffic stop happened in Oregon, where the law is clear. Under Oregon Revised Code 807.010, anyone driving on public roads must have a valid license, and under ORS 803.300, every vehicle in the state is required to be properly registered.
Yes, sir, it is.
Well,
there's a
I'll
question.
definitely oblige you, and I'll take a look at that stuff, but do you have a driver's license or anything?
No, sir, I don't have any ID with me at all.
You don't? Okay.
I'm not required by law to carry ID.
Okay. You aware in the state of Oregon, if you're driving a motor vehicle on the highway, you're required to carry and present your driver's license?
I'm not driving a motor vehicle, sir.
Well, I won't argue that point with you. I understand your point of view on those kind of things, okay? What I do is I enforce the Oregon laws, okay? So I am required to ask you for that stuff, and you're required to provide that stuff. But since you don't have that on you, would you mind providing me with your name and date of birth?
No, sir, my name is I.M.
You're about to be arrested because, in fact, two more crimes just came into play. Under ORS 807.570, it's illegal to drive without carrying your license and refusing to hand it over when an officer asks. And under ORS 807.620, it's a crime to give an officer a false or fake
name. As I am. Okay, well, that's going to be a problem for me.
Yes, it is, because I don't have I don't own a name. The government issues names for people, but I was not born with a name. I do not own a name.
Well, do you have a name that you go by besides
I do not, sir.
Do you have a name that you were given when you were born?
I do, but I'm not going to. If a question, is it true that anything I say can and will be used against me in the court of law?
Well, right now, sir, the only crime that you could potentially be committing would be fail to carry and present your driver's license.
And
here's the deal. As long as I can ID you, I don't want to go that route if we can. So a name and date of birth work for me, just so I can verify that you have a valid driver's license and privileges in the state of Oregon.
The
problem is if you don't, then in the eyes of the state of Oregon, you are committing a crime. And at which point, then I will read you your Miranda rights to make sure that you are aware of what they are.
I will also read you yours.
And how exactly do you plan on Mirandizing the officer? Telling him he has the right to remain silent and anything he says can be used against him in the sovereign citizen court. Something tells me he's not too concerned, especially since he could just flip your own logic back on you, claim you have no jurisdiction, and watch as your arguments vanish into thin air.
Subjects that you are opening yourself up to, sir, I don't believe you want to get involved
in. As I stated, I would oblige you on that. I'll take a look at this.
Please do, sir.
But I'd like this to kind of be a two-way street where we can work together on this.
I would
when I contact somebody, I'd like to know who I'm talking to. I obviously know that your name is not I am, okay? So...
I'm not at liberty to give you my name, and I refuse on the grounds that tends to incriminate me.
Well, here's what I'll do then, sir, because I have explained to you that failing to carry and present a driver's license in the state of Oregon is a crime. So I'm going to read you your rights so that you understand your rights, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while being questioned. You cannot afford to hire a lawyer. One will be appointed to represent you before being questioned if you wish. If you do get a statement, you can stop talking anytime you wish. Do you understand those rights?
No, sir, I do not understand. No, sir, I do not understand. I do not.
So, let me ask you
I do not consent. I do not comply.
Okay.
I am a free citizen.
Not for long. And honestly, you're not exactly needed here anyway.
Ways.
Okay.
It's all in there. The laws are in there, the Supreme Court laws and everything, and it's Oregon laws. Let's see, what else have we got here? Oh God, I have got things for days. First off, here is something you should read.
Wait, I can't hear, sir. What?
That's something you should read right off of the bat.
So what is this that you're handing me?
It is Oregon law.
Okay. And what is this referring to?
To my vehicle,
and all that?
Yes, sir. It's all there.
Okay. Well, so I'm trying to make this as simple as we can.
So am I, sir. Am I being detained?
So. Okay.
Am I being detained?
I'm sorry. Again, you're gonna have to.
Am I being detained?
Right now, you are, sir.
Then
I can't hear you.
Then I refuse to make any further statements based on the grounds that it might tend to incriminate.
So you refuse to say anything because it might incriminate you. Yet you drive around with a giant red flag on your truck, a fake license plate, that practically screams for attention and guarantees you'll incriminate yourself.
That's okay.
Let's see, is that...
What I'm asking you to do is go ahead and step out of the vehicle, okay? At this point, you are under arrest for failing to carry and present a driver's license, okay? So, listen to me very carefully.
You're trespassing, sir.
If you do anything other than what I say, then I'm going to take that as that you're resisting arrest. Do you understand?
You're trespassing,
Do you understand
sir.
what I'm saying?
No, sir, I do not.
Okay,
You're
at
trespassing.
this point, you're under arrest. Do you understand?
You're trespassing,
Okay.
sir. Call my lawyer.
That's fine. I need you to take your seatbelt off and step out of the vehicle.
Bye, have a great time.
All right, here's how it wrapped up. The officer calmly explained the situation, made it clear the driver was under arrest, and instructed him to step out of the vehicle. And just like that, another classic case of mess around and find out. That's one less unlicensed, unregistered, and uninsured driver on the road. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. If not, tap dislike. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments and subscribe with notifications on so you never miss the next one.